Hey guys! So I thought I'd do a little what I've eaten in a week. We're not going to include drinks because that would make it too long. So we've got my favourite frost, a touch of frost. So this is just going to be all the foods I've eaten this week. And so I hope you guys enjoy. And if you've got any suggestions of foods that I should try or meals I could make that are quick and easy, let me know in the comment section below. Ideally gluten-free. I'll catch you guys on the next one. So this is how I'm starting off my week. Pete came round and he treated me to a red Thai curry for my lunch, which was really nice. Basically, red Thai curry, vegetable red Thai curry, steamed rice and 2 vegetable spring rolls. For dinner, I had roast potatoes, because we had some leftovers, a chicken Kiev, gluten-free, and a little side of veggies. I definitely need to work on increasing my veggie volume though. Okay, so it's another day, taking little Frosty to the park before I go off to see my chiropractor. But let's hit up with some breakfast. Here we go, starting off with a nice bowl of cereal. It's gluten-free cereal, and I've got some blueberries in there and some semi-skimmed milk. So next is lunch, and I love these white rolls. They're gluten-free, as you can see, and they're really, really soft, and I love them. So this is my lunch. I've got some avocado on toast with honey drizzled over it, and I've got a nice glass of orange juice and some pomegranates that my mum actually brought for herself to eat, but she never ended up eating them, so I'm going to have them instead. Thanks, Mum. So this is my evening meal. We've got some potato gratin, we've got some salmon, like a fillet of salmon, which is covered in paprika and Cajun spices. We've also got some of those microwavable veg, some broccoli, carrots and sweet corn, and that's my evening meal. So feeling those nice weekend vibes with the lads, we headed down to Twickenham to enjoy the peaceful atmosphere, but this is what I had to eat. So we had a boiled egg for breakfast, kept it really, really simple, with some fruit juice. And then for lunch, it was our kind of take on a little Sunday roast. Carrots, which were cooked with some seasonings and some honey in the oven. We also had some roast potatoes, a little side of veg, and a gluten-free Yorkshire pud with some gravy drizzled on it. Banging. So poor little Frosty wasn't very well. It looks like he has an ear infection, so we had to go to the vet to check him over. So it's another day in London, and we've got a different breakfast now. We've got some Greek yogurt and some strawberries with a little drizzle of honey. This is a really nice breakfast and was nice and sweet and refreshing. I also decided to have a nice kiwi fruit as well. Lunch, now this does not look that appetizing. Literally dry spinach plonked on a plate, which I don't really like the taste of, but I forced myself to eat it. And then I've got Innocence drink, which is basically orange, carrot, mandarin, lemon and ginger. And I thought I'd finish it off with some olives. So my evening meal was basically some bolognese, which we made, which was basically some minced meat, celery sticks in it, carrots, onion, garlic, tomato puree, some diced tomatoes, some beef stock, and some basil and some other seasonings to taste. It was a long week of lots of shifts, and this is one of them. So another day, another dollar. This is a lovely raspberry yogurt, which is quite high in protein and really tasty. I definitely rate this. And I've also got some blueberries. I love myself some blueberries. So great. Antioxidants, really good for you. Help if you've got inflammation. Definitely always time for some blueberries. And it's a nice start to the day. Even though Frosty claims he'd like some, he never eats them. He just throws them around the room. So there we go. So we had this in between shifts. We got a nice Subway sandwich. Tig got some kind of crazy meatball monstrosity. I went for something a bit healthier. I got myself a gluten-free sub that was double cheese toasted with tomato, cucumber, sweet corn and olives, and it's probably my go-to sub at Subway. It's so simple but really tasty and I love it, but you've got to double cheese toast it, otherwise it's too dry, and I don't put any sauce in it either. We were so tired from working all day that we couldn't be bothered to cook, So today we treated ourselves to some Indian food. Tig went for a vegetable biryani and I went for a chicken shashlik. I really love the chicken shashlik. It's really nice with the kind of charred peppers. I never eat the onions, I always give them to Tig. But it's really, really tasty. And I had myself some veggie samosas as well. So that was our dinner and it's really good. Another long day of deliveries. We end up going all over the world today, from East, West and North London, all over the place. It definitely takes a lot of time to get into the rhythm of healthy eating when you're on the go. But on to better things, I've started growing these. Now these may look like weird noodles, but they're actually broccoli seeds that I've grown, and they're so good for you. They're really good for anti-cancer. They're really, really good for you. Not the most inventive of breakfast, but we've got a kiwi fruit. I kind of had to use them all up because the life on them wasn't that long, but they were super sweet, genuinely really tasty. Then for my lunch, I went for basically a gluten-free bun with cheese and a fried egg in it. And actually it's simple, but it was really, really nice and filling. And yeah, it sorted me right out, mate, right out. I decided I'd have a little bit of this as well. I got myself some pickled beetroot and some cucumber, and I really love this pickled beetroot stuff. Slightly sweetened, it's so good. I can eat that on its own, it's really good. This was a terrible evening meal. We were just doing so many shifts, I'm just so tired. This is what I got. I got a Coke Zero, I got myself a cheese share box, and I got myself some medium fries and a sweet chilli dip. This was hilarious. A couple, while we were at McDonald's, had the cat in the back of the car while they were enjoying their food. Bring your pet cat with you to have McDonald's. I'm definitely for it. Today was one of those really lovely days where you wake up feeling positive. It was nice and peaceful and stuck pretty on track today. I even managed to get quite a bit of editing done. So this is a really nice lunch, but I ended up having it for breakfast. It's really tasty and very refreshing. So we've got some watermelon that's been chopped into cubes. We've got some feta cheese. We've got a drizzle of lime juice and some mint. And also, if you want, some honey, like drizzled on the top. And honestly, it's really nice and refreshing on those hot, sticky summer days. So I definitely recommend that. So now it's time for lunch. We've got ourselves a side of chips. I've also got a gluten-free sandwich with purple cabbage, lettuce, tomato and halloumi, and it's so nice. It might look a little bit on the dry side, but that was by design because I didn't want the sauce that came with it. It normally comes with like a sriracha sauce. And Frosty's having a nice glug of water and probably some biscuits, knowing that dog. This is the most simple and base dinner anyone can make. So you pan fry some scallops, and then while they're cooking you get yourself some chilies, some olive oil and some lime juice, and you mix it all together. Once the scallops cooked, you just kind of drizzle that on and boom, it's done. Rice, that's my favourite thing to have it with, is just some nice kind of seasoned rice. So that's what we did. As you can see, Frosty is very fundamental in this healthy eating. He keeps Mummy on the straight and narrow and tries to eat all of her food, even if it's healthy. Look at Frosty. You're absolutely ridiculous. I do love him to bits. He's absolutely mad. I said the 4-letter word park, didn't I? We go parkies. And he's kind of holding me to it, aren't you? Oh, are you sitting on me now? Yeah, we are going to go parkies. Mummy just has to ice pack her back first, okay? How could anyone not love this little man? We go parkies though. Yes? 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 Good boy. We will. So there we go, that is my food for the week. Nothing amazing, but it's not as bad as it was, and I think it's kind of like a nice little mix of things. However, I know I'm seriously lacking on my greens and I need to improve that severely. So there's definitely room for lots of improvement, but let me know what you guys think, and if you've got any ideas for any foods that I could have or incorporate into my diet that you guys eat, let me know down below. So until the next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be off on an adventure next time because we are going to Pevensey Castle. So until next time, guys, when we're at Pevensey Castle, take care, God bless, and we'll see you soon.